In this video series, we will give you 10 reasons to invest in gold. There are far more to list, but these reasons cut to the core of gold investing. To learn about all 10 reasons right now, see the link in the video description to read the full article. Also, I will share 2 sound gold investing options, each with their own unique advantages. Be sure to watch the entire video so you don't miss them. If you are unsure right now how your net worth or savings stack up against inflation and the average age of retirement, see the link in the video description to access the free inflation retirement calculator. There is a myriad of reasons to invest in this 5,000-year-old safe haven asset. Ask any wealthy investor and they will tell you. These 10 reasons for owning gold, more specifically physical gold, are in no particular order and are equally as important. Reason number 10, gold has demonstrated its undeniable value. Physical gold is not just a timeless asset that can diversify your portfolio, hedge against inflation, offer stability in uncertain times, and build wealth while preserving it. It has history to back it up. I would ask the viewer to name one asset that has a 5,000-year record for withstanding every economic business cycle, outlasting every faith-based fiat currency, stock market booms and busts, global conflicts, and continues to appreciate with time despite the numerous headwinds and attempts to manipulate its price. Gold holds a proven, time-tested track record as an economic constant that spans millennia. Why is it important to have an economic constant? What is the main question every person planning their retirement or building a business need to ask themselves? Are we growing wealth or are we losing wealth? And how do we measure this? Gold is that tool. Unlike stocks and bonds, gold isn't positively correlated with other assets. This characteristic alone makes it an excellent diversification tool for your portfolio. When other assets tumble, gold often holds steady and even appreciates while providing a safety net during market downturns. It is essentially wealth insurance. The value of gold isn't limited to its monetary role. It's a tangible asset impervious to fire, water, and time. As a commodity, it doesn't require feeding or upkeep like livestock or property would. This makes gold a hassle-free investment that you can store safely and securely, free of worries of depreciation due to physical wear and tear. Gold is often called a boring investment. Yes, we completely agree. It's an asset that is drama-free, low maintenance, continues to appreciate the longer you hold it. It is essentially wealth insurance that builds wealth along the way. That being said, investors obsessed with day-to-day price action or chasing the latest shiny object usually do not find the allure of this asset. Hence, gold is for long-term holding. A common objection to holding gold is the opportunity cost of gaining yields elsewhere, such as bonds or high-quality equities. Monetary Metals is a gold investment company that unlocks the productivity of gold by offering a yield on gold paid in gold. Monetary Metals delivers interest on gold through the company's gold fixed income investment products, which aim to provide a fixed return with low risk of loss. This provides investors exposure to gold's unique attributes, plus a real yield that grows total gold ounces held by the investor. To learn more about Monetary Metals investment products and get started today, see the link in the video description. Furthermore, gold, more specifically physical gold, has no counterparty risk. It doesn't rely on someone else's promise or ability to pay. What you see is what you get. Its value doesn't hinge on a company's performance, a government's stability, or the whims of the global economy. Unlike fiat paper currencies that are essentially listed as liabilities on a central bank's balance sheet, gold is no one's liability. In a world of volatile markets and uncertain economic outlooks, gold stands firm. Its undeniable value has been proven time and again throughout history. So when you're planning your investment strategy, let history be your guide. Reason number 9, gold is reclaiming its traditional role as a form of money. The constant erosion of our purchasing power through inflation, coupled with the ever-growing national debt that will eventually expand the money supply, it is no wonder why Eastern as well as Western central banks are returning to gold. We live in an era where real yield on paper currencies is failing, so it is now time to recall what was obvious a century ago. In 1912, John Pierpont Morgan said before Congress that money is gold and nothing else. It's not just about the glittering appeal. Gold's value is deeply rooted in its historical significance and enduring resilience. As you navigate the world of investing, it's crucial to understand that gold is steadily reclaiming its traditional role as a form of currency, but more importantly, money. This unprecedented move is primarily driven by the prolonged experiment of non-convertible paper currencies, which have historically lasted an average lifespan of 20 to 40 years. The US dollar experiment has exceeded this, being 50 years old but now showing signs signs of faltering. Gold's resurgence as a means of settling trade is not surprising. For over 5,000 years, money was made of gold and silver, and it's only since 1971, with the end of the gold standard, that we have deviated from this historic norm. By ending what was established in the 1944 Bretton Woods Agreement, which required a foreign country's currency to be pegged to the dollar, which by extension was pegged to gold, U.S. President Nixon ended a sound money standard of stability and created a pure fiat money standard of faith and instability. This deviation has now proven to be a failed experiment, with rampant inflation, unsteady interest rates, and economic instability being the common symptoms. Government's inability to balance budgets, coupled with fluctuating interest rates, will need to correct down eventually. These elements may lead to hyperinflation, which devalues the currency and erodes the purchasing power of your savings. Gold, on the other hand, is immune to these issues. It's a tangible asset that doesn't go bankrupt or default on promises. Central banks, aware of the dollar's diminishing purchasing power, are buying gold to protect against losses. This surge in demand, combined with limited supply, ensures gold's value and price increases in the future. The emerging BRICS nations that are now collectively beginning to outpace the Western G7 nations as a percentage of world GDP are now trading within their own currencies, bypassing the US dollar and using gold as a means of settlement. Therefore, from a long-term investment standpoint, it's wise to consider gold not only as a safeguard for your wealth, but also as a viable currency alternative. If the smart money are seeing the value of gold and accumulating it in mass amounts, it only makes sense that the average investor prepare as well. Owning physical gold and precious metals requires responsible sourcing of grades, purity, condition, best prices, and most of all, security and storage. When starting on the path of gold investing, working with a credible and trustworthy precious metals vendor is key. Finding an established gold investment company that understands the many fluctuations of the gold markets and the numerous variables affecting its price will save much time and hassle. Armed with experience and institutional knowledge, these companies can assist you with logical price entry points, positioning, and dollar cost averaging so you can maximize your gold investment. Gold IRAs provide additional benefits compared to merely buying gold from a local dealer. These companies can provide access to competitive prices, transparency, price match guarantees, a sound buyback policy, reliable customer service, and robust security and protection of your precious metals. See the links in the video description to find the right gold IRA company for you. In the next video, we will discuss one of the core reasons to own gold and why it will not go to zero as many assets have. Be sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss it. If you are a serious investor with at least $100K in retirement savings and want to take advantage of the best gold prices, see the link in the video description to attend a free gold educational webinar hosted by Augusta Precious Metals. Thank you for watching.